So yeah. Like he said, welcome to Cold Combo 2.
Yes, Cold Combo 2.
I am PKO1.
And I am Candy Gemini.
And we are Cold Conversations 2.
Right.
Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. Cold Conversations 2. And follow us on Facebook. And sooner or later we'll get some other channels. But like I said, we're actually just starting off and we're trying to get everything together. We just basically just having a good, fine, fabulous Friday. It's not a fuckery Friday, it's a fine, fabulous Friday. But like we saying, taking precautions, making sure everybody is good, making sure you're cleaning good and taking care of your kids and the XYZ. I'm just trying to see what you want to touch on today for these couple moments.
Well, let's talk about how much good food that need to be made.
Oh, matter of fact, shout out to Soul Food Connections in Wilkinsburg. Thank you. I've always loved y'all. So shout out to Soul Food Connections for the food. Yeah, I'm a food lover. I love me some food. I'm sorry.
And she's a very excellent cook.
Well, yeah, I do cook. I am a cooker. I love to cook. You know what I mean? I like to do different things. I like to make up some things on my own. Hopefully, I'll be able to come out with my own seasonings and stuff like that. And my own kind of like spreads. I will be starting my little dip line, so hopefully just follow me through my transitions of me start my dip line and my different spreads.
And I will be the taster, the taster of the line of her tasting. Okay.
Yes. So anyway,
how you doing? How you doing? Thank you for coming into our podcast for tonight.
So anyway, that's what I got going on. Like I said, we are females. We're just starting. We're getting everything out there and getting things together. We are Cold Conversations. We come to you with different situations. And like I said, if there's some situation that you may have that maybe we can help you out with, or something that you may be going through, or we may be going through some things and we might need your advice, or we might need to know some things that we need that might help us out. So never be afraid to chime in with your questions. Don't be afraid to ask us questions. We're not shy. We're not shy. So we're just basically just chilling for today. Like I said, take care of your family and friends. Love on them. Tomorrow's is not promised. You got anything you would like to add to that?
Just make sure you guys check up on your loved ones. That's the only thing I can say.
It's very important. It's very important because, like I said, we have lost a lot of people this year. And it's really, really been a very, very hard year, you know what I mean, for a lot of us. Just unbelievable year for all of us, you know what I mean. So hoping that you all go into 2020 with an open heart and an open mind.
2021.
I mean 2021. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry.
2020 is gone.
2020 is gone. I'm sorry because my days has been so mixed up since a lot of things has been happening. But make sure you go into 2021 with an open heart, open mind, and love and healing. Right. You know what I mean? Don't be nasty to people, because guess what? Karma's a bitch and it sure will come back to you. You know what I'm saying? So
Karma is. What's up, Moses? How you doing?
Is. And
thank you for coming in.
I just want everybody to, you know what I mean, help. If there's somebody that needs help them out. Don't talk about them. Help them out. If you can, help them out. You know what I mean? Don't be that type of person that'll talk shit on people or what you have done for people. You know what I mean? Just help them out the best way you can, or give them some information to where they can get some help. Because a lot of people talk so much shit on people, especially in our own race. It's a shame. Like I said, it is a shame that our own people hate on each other instead of networking and helping each other. Because that's the only way we can get through, instead of hating on what somebody doing, what they're wearing, what they look like, if they eyeball bigger than other. It really doesn't even fucking matter. But if somebody needs some help, or there's a program or something that can help somebody, reach out to them and help them. There's a lot of us that's out here, and we are online, and there's a lot of people that would like to know how to push their businesses or make more money, or help, help their programs and stuff like that. That's what's called networking. That means you need to help that person, you know what I'm saying, or send them to someone that can help them. You know what I mean? Instead of hating. Hating is not going to get you anywhere. Because I don't give a damn. You crawled up this ladder. You hate. But guess what? Karma. And it comes back in any kind of form. It comes in any form. And you don't even know when it's coming. But it's going to hit you. You know what I mean? So people, quit hating. Quit getting online hating people and talking shit about people. And I can't stand it.
But I think some people who do that, they have nothing better else to do. Because if you don't like somebody, why go in there and sit there and comment? Some people either paid attention to it, or some people will go back and forth with you about it. It's like, sometimes, do you want to go back and forth with the person, or you block them? It depends.
And the thing is, it's like, we get it. Everybody has their own opinion. That's why it's called an opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, because you can't run anybody's life. You can't, you can't make somebody do something that they don't want to do.
Right.
You can give a person help forever, and they still will do the same shit over and over and over again. That means you need to fall back and let them fall on their ass, and let them see, like, wait a minute, maybe I'm not doing this right. So help that person, like I said. But sometimes that help is falling back. That help is pulling yourself back. Like, I've always been a helper all my life. I've always helped so many different people, and I may not get the same thing back from other people, or some people, it's always, like you said, takers. They take all the time. But those are the ones where in your heart, because, well, maybe I need to drop back. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how some things are, at these times. You want to add to that?
Yeah, you just gotta watch people. That's all I gotta say, because you don't know if somebody really like you for you, or they trying to be a clout chaser, or they
scammer.
Trying to be a scammer. Do they want to mess with you all of a sudden, because you got money, and you get all these phone calls, bring. Was you there when somebody was up and down and trying to start from the bottom, but now you want to call because you see
lights, water, and gas.
Exactly.
Somewhere
when you needed something.
Exactly.
So people be thinking just because when you got money, you obligated to help everybody,
and
you're not.
But you don't have to have money. You can just have a good heart.
Yeah.
And you can have $5. And out of that $5, you can give somebody $2.50. But you got your $2.50, and you're doing what you got to do with it. But you care enough to give that person $2.50, and that person don't give a fuck about you and ain't doing nothing for you. And every time you turn around, that another person asks me for another $2.50, another $2.50. Like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? When I needed $2.50, where was you at? But my heart was good enough to give you half of my $2.50.
That's
so
right.
People are not paying attention to how they do people or how they make them feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, everybody say, okay, you'll be blessed. You'll be blessed in the end and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But your blessings, like I say, come in a lot of different forms. Karma comes in a lot of different forms. So you need to watch what you do to people and how you treat people. Because, like I said, that shit comes back. And that shit is real.
Yep. That's why I don't understand. Some people be like, I don't believe in karma. How don't you believe in karma? Once somebody do you wrong, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
it might not happen to them right then and there, but
it will.
as soon as later, it's all gonna fall apart. Everything gonna crash. Be sitting back.
Like everything's cool.
Yeah.
You know, because like they say, you think shit sweet, but it really ain't
Really
sweet.
ain't.
You can sit up here and act like your life is the best on fucking Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or whatever the fucking platform you are on.
Right.
You can sit and act like your shit's sweet. But sometimes there's people that's still trying to, that's broke the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I mean? But people don't believe that. You can look at a person can have money, but you
Still
can
be unhappy.
and still be unhappy.
Right?
Exactly.
People, that's what's wrong with some people. They be thinking just because social media and they see all this glitz and glamour. Them people gotta work hard for their shit. But not only that, money can become problems. Remember? P. Diddy song?
What ain't really,
or whatever it was. But y'all know what I'm saying. Because because you got money, that don't mean everybody's happy.
Exactly.
There's a lot of shit that
And
comes with that money.
right.
That some people control their money.
And they think money is happiness,
Exactly.
and money is not really happy.
No.
Yeah, money is a materialistic thing. You
Yeah.
can't take money with you when you die. Period.
Now, granted, we're not saying like, yeah, we'd be nice if we you know what I'm saying, got money, but
I'm not.
this is my thing, which I don't understand with people. Why do y'all take your money and you just flash it around all the time?
And then for all of y'all that's doing that on Facebook, Instagram, this and that, y'all know this shit is being monitored.
Yeah.
Y'all know that.
Exactly.
And they already wrapping y'all names up in them papers and shit like that. When you flashing your guns, flashing your money and this and that. Believe me, IRS is another po-po.
Right?
Okay? Half of y'all get this money, don't pay your taxes, no nothing.
Then you go and talk
or
about you
turn
rich.
bankrupt.
Like, how the hell you got a whole bunch of money and you don't manage your money? You have to manage your money when you have a
Because
whole
they
bunch
have
of money.
somebody else looking after
They-
their money. They
they-
have somebody else looking after everything else, so they won't have to look after. But see, if you ain't got no trustworthy person on
Right.
the side of you,
They
and
gonna
that's-
snake
they,
you.
they hell yeah.
They gonna snake the
y'all
fuck
get
out
all
of you.
these entourages and have these 15, 14 bitches and niggas
Uh-huh.
all behind y'all and shit like that. Fuck that. Sorry. Because them is your snakes.
Uh-huh.
That's if you sit up here and win the motherfucking lottery. You got cousins and uncles and shit coming out of nowhere. As soon as you say, I won the motherfucking lottery, you be like, bitch, I'm so-and-so's cousin from the third uncle down to the
Right.
sixth auntie. Like, bitch, who? I've never seen. Have you been at a family reunion? Do you know my
Right.
daddy? Do you? I
Right.
don't even know you.
Right?
Because
what
that's
I-
how people do. Because people
Uh-huh.
are snakes. Period.
And that's fucked up. Sometimes you could tell. We watch videos on a daily. You could tell what people is really not for somebody by looking at their facial expression in the video if you really pay attention. And it'd be sad. Do you think I would go and say, oh, I won the lottery? I don't want to be broadcasted all over the goddamn internet.
Shit.
Hell
I
no.
win the lottery, baby.
I don't want nobody to know.
You
They ain't gonna
you
know
won't
my
even
shit.
know my name. Oh shit!
Right.
I wear a mask every day.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Because that's when the most thing is there's people that's out here that's number one greedy.
Yeah.
2 is selfish. 3, they're not gonna help you. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Cause soon as you get your motherfucking money, them motherfuckers gonna be like, I ain't heard from your motherfucking ass in like 5, 6 months, 3 years.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden. Hey, help me out. You know, this is not because they want to eat off of your pie. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I'm not breaking pieces off my pie. Fuck that, because I'm not giving it. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, because all this time I've been on this earth and I didn't get no help. And you know what I'm saying? And the worst type of vultures to me, and it's not just the music industry or anything like that. The worst vultures to me, and this eats my soul, or when a family member dies and you got vultures stripping their homes from everything that they accomplished or everything that they had because they done died, and you just gonna come in there and just strip their motherfucking house. Like, that is the worst type of vulture to me, when a person in the family passes away, and that's when all the vultures come and walk through their house ain't been dead 2 seconds. But you motherfuckers is in there taking shit out. Motherfuckers is that. Those are the worst type of vultures to me. Have a funeral, and I guarantee you. And I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen that. And that's the worst type of snakes, worst type of vultures to me. That somebody goes in somebody's house and just start taking shit out of there. And the person their body ain't even got that cold yet. That eats my soul.
Just like when somebody dies and you know this person has a whole bunch of kids and relatives, do you think people would come and help somebody with a funeral? Mm-mm. Do you think people would come and sit there and say, I'm sorry for your loss? And you really see how some people are, and you're supposed to be your family,
yeah, but you don't say even sorry in your face and still be stripping the house.
But you don't even acknowledge the person who created your ass, a whole bunch of y'all, and that shit's fucked up. I don't like that, and I've noticed that shit.
And you can have grandmas didn't pass, right? Grandpas didn't pass, and shit, and them motherfuckers coming here, I want this, I want that, and just start taking shit out of there, or don't say nothing and just start taking shit. You know what I'm saying? And those are the worst vultures to me. And like I just, that makes me cringe. I can't stand it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you know, like I said, there's a lot of people that look like they're not struggling and can smile every day and not say I'm struggling when they are, and you would never know that they was. They could dress nice to the T, everything's banging, but you never know that they struggling because they're fighting to get what they want. They're fighting for everything that they have worked for, everything that they tried to make themselves or make their home. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's horrible to me. You know what I mean? So it's like, don't treat those people that actually been there for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I lost a lot of friends because people wasn't real about themselves. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I had to find out on my own, or I had to find out the hard way. You know what I'm saying? But I learned to start chopping myself off. Because sometimes, even though you love that person, and that person could have been your friend for 1,001 years, but that motherfucking friend could still been a snake all behind you while you ain't surviving like the way you need to be, because that motherfucker jealous because you moving on and you you're doing this with your life. And them motherfuckers is sitting right behind you jealous. Oh, I don't think you should do that. Oh, that looks ugly. This is this not. They doing that because they're jealous and they don't like that shit because they're not moving forward. You're moving forward, but they are not moving forward. You know what I mean? You have some snake ass friends. I don't give a fuck. And the motherfucker, like I said, you been with them, known them for 50-something years, because guess what? They looking at you up and down like, yeah, okay, yeah, bitch. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, she got this, she got that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm working for mine. I've struggled. I've been on them days where I had lights cut off, gas cut off, water cut off, sleeping on somebody's couch. I've been there, going place to place and shit like that. I've been there in my life. So I know how important it is to have what I have and how important it is for me to work harder
to get what you
want.
To
get what I want and to keep what I want. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't need for nothing. I don't even ask nobody for nothing. I don't even like asking nobody for nothing. I worked since I was 2 years old. Shit. I was a hustler since I was 2. So I'm not going to sit up here and be like, this bitch got this and be jealous of somebody because of what somebody else got. I'm not going to do that. For what? Why be jealous of that? Get off your ass and motherfucking work for it. You know what I mean?
You work for it. You got to work for it. You have to. They don't just come handed to you.
No, nobody. And that's just reason with this generation too, because they think everything is supposed to be handed to them. Like they don't. Y'all parents, y'all don't make them work for it. Y'all just give it to them. Fuck that. We had chores.
Yep.
That's what it was, chores in order to make your money. That was a lesson. Y'all give y'all kids. The kids be like, I want an iPhone. You'll go right out and buy that motherfucking iPhone. I want a computer. I want this. I want that. And y'all go right out there and get it. I want them to have everything that I didn't have. And that comes back on your ass because they turn into a spoiled ass, rotten ass kid. Mm-hmm. And then when they ready to punch you in the face because they didn't get what the fuck they wanted, then you need help. Yeah. You need help. Because you never know, that motherfucker turn around and kill your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't get that iPhone or you didn't get them no money. And then they calling you niggas and bitches and all this other stuff and doing all kind of shit, staying all hours of the night and not knowing where the fuck they at. Get y'all shit together and get them kids together.
Right? They don't do what they supposed to do, you take everything away from them. I tell my son that on a daily basis. You don't have to have an Xbox, no cell phone. Because if you don't do what you're supposed to do, then everything can get taken away just like that.
Just like that.
It's not going to bother me, and it could be a long time before you get it back.
Right, and it's all
like you got to earn it.
Yeah,
that's why I get it. Y'all want to spoil your kids, but some people really actually make their kids earn it. Even y'all who have money, but y'all.
And I've watched people go through that. I watched people give their kids. I've never had this, so my kids. I'll start giving my kids all this, and then when them kids turned on them because they said they didn't have it, that's when the kids start really going buck wild on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I didn't. Our family is majority females, and we all had to work for ours. We had to work. I'm talking about, I don't give a damn if you was selling chips. I don't give a damn if you was shoveling snow. I don't give a damn if you was taking somebody's trash out or cleaning somebody's house or whatever. We had to work for ours. That's what's wrong with the generation because they don't want to work. They want to give. They want they put their hand out all the time. They are expecting you to give me money and can't add, subtract. They can't spell.
Right? You said kids is dumb.
Dumb. Got Google, and they're still dumb as hell. They be like, what's that? You got Google, you can't look it up? What's wrong with you? These kids is failing in life. And then they think they can go on the streets and take from people. Busting in people's cars, busting in people's homes. Like y'all kids is really out here, and then y'all sit up here like my kid was a good kid. My kid never did anything
you don't
to
know
anyone.
What your kid be doing out there on the streets.
No, you ain't paying attention to your child. So when your kid get locked up or the police call your house or come to your house, like my son, my daughter, no. But meanwhile, your kids is hanging with a whole nother group of kids that's doing X, Y, Z, and y'all sit up here and you'll protect your children. You'll protect them from robbing and hurting and raping and stealing, and you know what I'm saying? That's beyond me, which I don't understand what type of parenthood that is, because we always went off of old school rules and shit. The person down the street will whoop your ass, drag you home, and bring you to your mama and your daddy.
Right, when you ain't come home, but not now. Oh,
hell no, they just out there fucking with people. Just, I don't understand it. Like, y'all need to really get y'all parenting skills in order. And if you don't know how to parent, go get some counseling.
Yeah. Or have somebody that's a stern person that you feel like that's comfortable to help you with your child if you're having issues with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the first time your kid do something that you know
it's wrong.
It's wrong, then that's the step that you need to take. Okay, so you did something wrong. Now we're going to work on this shit because we're not going to keep happening.
Put your fucking foot down.
Put your foot down. You got to. You can't just let them just be out here thinking it's
okay.
Gold, and it's not. There's too much shit in the world going on
y'all
right now.
Busting elderly people in the head.
Robbing.
Y'all are robbing.
You
know what I'm saying? You got kids out here that's on the streets antagonizing people, just harassing people for no apparent reason, and that goes to show your child's manners. Right. That shows your child's manner. That's home training, basically. You know what I'm saying? If your child don't have that home training, you, like they say, you supposed to start when that child pop out. Right. You supposed to start then. But then when you let your kid be wild and free, that's when your kids start acting up, acting out, doing all these different things, and say, oh, I don't even know where they're getting this from. check your parenting skills. Go back in your book. Because I know because if you, we were never raised like that. We was never raised to disrespect the elderly person or to bother somebody on the street just minding their business. We were never raised like that. And it's a shame that, you know, you parents think it's okay. Like, you'll have a kid that's selling drugs and you'll act like you don't know that they're selling drugs, but then you're living off the drug money. Because he buying you Louis Vuitton bags and shoes and all this other stuff, and he flipping money and this and that. But yeah, still when a little motherfucker get robbed, shot, or in jail, or in a coffin, then it's, oh, my son was a good child. My daughter was a good child. You know what I'm saying? You got these little girls that's 12 years old, about 5, 6 babies and shit. Ain't even graduated high school, still in middle school. Does that sound right to you? No, it don't.
But please tell me this. Why do people record their kids cussing up a storm? You know who I'm talking about. There's this one little boy.
Don't.
But I'm just saying, why do y'all sit there and think that's okay to let your kids just sit there and just cuss up a storm? And you think that shit's funny? I don't think that shit's funny. I think that says a lot about you as a parent. You shouldn't let your kid be just out here cussing up a storm, making videos and all that. I don't think that. I was like, really? This is the type of time that people are on right now. Because see, back in the day, if you cussed, you was in the grown folks' business, you would get your ass whooped. And they would say, stay out of grown folks' business. And you stayed out of grown folks' business.
And you wasn't sitting in the living room with them. You wasn't sitting around them. You wasn't doing none of that.
Nope. I just don't understand that shit. I really don't. Y'all just be thinking that shit's so funny, and I don't find it funny at all. I really don't.
Exactly. So anyway, we're gonna take a real quick break. We'll be right back with you. Like I said, follow Cold Conversations 2 and Cold on Instagram and Cold Conversations 2 on YouTube. And I am PK.
And I am Candy Gemini.
And we will be right back.